Hi, let's come to the second session, that is HTML. HTML is represented as hypertext markup language. So every web application should contain HTML, and HTML is mandatory for web development. Web development. So it is represented structure of web page. Structure of web page. In this HTML we used to, it is the markup language. It is not a language, it is markup language which is used for to develop web applications. Web development means we already discussed in the previous session. So this is a desktops using websites, used for service to the user, and another one is CSS. CSS is cascading style sheet. CSS is represented as cascading style sheet. So it is the optional technology. Still, every web applications contain CSS. So it is main objective of CSS to add styles to HTML page, like color and font, borders, etc. So these all are most important in CSS. CSS is nothing but is adding styles to the HTML. So HTML is, we have to take one source, and by using CSS we apply this. So let's know about JavaScript. JavaScript, it allows to add interactivity to web application. So web application interaction, and then its main objective of JavaScript to add functionality to HTML. So before CSS we add for styles, and this is add for functionality to HTML page, and add dynamic nature to HTML page. So HTML is nothing but static response. Static response, but we add to JavaScript file, then it is converted and meant for dynamic responses. Dynamic responses. So this is the introduction of front end development in web page. And static response versus dynamic response is, so login page, we see in the login page in HTML is a static, and home page in any bank or anything, that is the static response. And then inbox page of Gmail and balance page of any bank, that is called dynamic response. So at this end of this video, let us discuss once and revise. So HTML is nothing but hypertext markup language, which is used to develop which is used for web development, and its structure of the page and the CSS is defined as cascading style sheet. With web applications, we are using CSS, and CSS is used for styles to HTML like color, font, and borders. So at the last topic is JavaScript, and JavaScript is used to web applications for interactivity of web page and add functionality to HTML, and its functionality, and also add a dynamic web page. So as dynamic nature to web page, dynamic nature. So HTML is nothing but a static response, and HTML plus JavaScript is give the dynamic responses. Like example of static means, if you go for login or home page of any bank or railway applications, that is the static. And we get the Gmail, that is dynamic, and balance of any bank, that is called dynamic. So these are the examples both. Hope that you like this session, and if you're not follow my channel for more updates and mostly learning for UI development. And let's meet in the next session. Thank you.